Wagwan, guys. Of course, you know, today we're going to be doing a little something. Let me cut it out. What's going on, guys? Today we're doing a traditional West Indian recipe that we have here. We are going to be doing saltfish and cabbage. Real simple, real easy, delicious, and I'm gonna say it's actually pretty good for you because you have a lot of vegetables and you have fish. It's not like red meat or anything like that. And all you're gonna need, I went to you can go to like a farmer's market, or you can go to just any like specialty store that does Caribbean or even like Spanish things. They'll have saltfish. You want to make sure you get your saltfish. You want to get it skinless and boned, so there's no bones in there. I got me 2 packs of that. Of course, some cabbage, and all I did was just kind of cut that up a little finely. I don't want them too big. We have some white onion, and I also have some sweet onion in here. Some bell peppers and some Scotch bonnet peppers. Be careful with that because that is spicy. If you're not big on spice, don't put too much, but you want to put it because it's going to be good with the flavor. And of course, some Roma tomatoes. These are 3 tomatoes that I cut out that we're going to put in there. And pretty much that's it. That's all you need. The salt from this should be enough. And pretty much we're going to boil some of the salt out of it, but I'll show you how we do it in a second. Let's jump over to the stove. Alright guys, so now we got our water over here on the stove. Literally all we're going to do is just going to take this, we're going to take our saltfish out and just dump it in there. We're going to go ahead and let this boil and get some of this salt out of it. And what you want to do is, I boil it maybe twice, because what's going to happen is you're going to get all that salt out of there, and just taste it. All you have to do is taste it. Boil this, take a piece off, taste it, see if it's salt enough. You don't want it too salty, but you want it salt enough. So we'll go ahead and let this boil up, then we'll rinse this out, we'll taste it, boil it one more time, and then if it's good, we'll go ahead and get started on everything else. So we'll jump over to the other pot and let's get started on our vegetables. Alright guys, now we're over to our pot, and we're gonna just go ahead and put some grapeseed oil in here at the bottom right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that on kind of a high heat because we want to make sure that we get all these ingredients mixed up real well. So firstly, what we're going to go ahead and put in here are onions. Just toss those right on in there. Then we'll go ahead and we'll take our sweet pepper and our Scotch bonnet pepper, and we'll just throw all that good stuff in there. And I forgot to mention that we need garlic. Now I have minced garlic that I bought pre-made already in the store, but I mean literally you can just go out and buy some garlic, chop it up, and you'll still be good. I'm being a little lazy, so hey, we're gonna go ahead and throw that in there. Fix this a little bit for you so you can see everything. Boom. Our garlic's in there now. And also, usually you can put this in a little bit later, but I really like to put my thyme in here pretty early. And to really give it that good essence of that thyme, this stuff is going to really make a big difference in the flavor. And I like to put a lot of thyme in there. Boom. And pretty much we're just going to go ahead. We're going to spin this around. Let this kind of reduce down a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and we'll throw our saltfish in there in a little bit. And we'll kind of let that brown up a little bit. I wish you guys could smell this. Smell that right there. That thing's smelling good. But anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead, mix these up. I'll show you how it looks in a second, and then we'll go ahead and throw the saltfish in. See you in a second. Hey guys, just so you know, I went ahead and I boiled the saltfish 4 times, and I just tasted it to see how it is. Usually I make 1 packet, but I'm making a bigger batch because it's so good that I had to make 2. So I went ahead, I boiled it 4 times, poured the water out, tasted it, and pretty much all you do is, you know, it comes out like this. All you're gonna do is just break it up. Just break it up into little pieces so that, you know, you don't want a whole piece of fish, you know, going into your mouth with the whole saltfish. It's kind of like a little mix up type of thing, you know what I mean? And literally it'll look just like this. Real simple, real easy, and trust me guys, for some reason this just tastes different from the regular fish. It's just, I don't know if it's a salted process or whatever it is, but it's delicious. Well, let's go ahead, check on the vegetables, and throw these in so these can brown in with everything and get all of the seasonings worked in. See you guys in a sec. Alright guys, so now we're back at the pot. Man, if you can smell what's coming out of this pot, you'll go crazy right now. So now we kind of got all the vegetables and stuff like that sweated a little bit. We're going to go ahead and keep it on a high heat. So we're going to go ahead and toss our saltfish all in there. And this is just going to help the saltfish really absorb a lot of those flavors and also brown up just a little bit. And all you got to do is just stir this in, let this sit for a little bit. If you need to add a little bit more oil, add a little bit more oil, which I think I'm going to do. And just let this thing mix up. Man, this thing is, see how that pepper pop? The pepper done pop, potty pot, man. Look on that. All these seeds out. This is going to be hot. Hope it's not too hot, but I can take the heat. So let's go ahead. Let this beef a little bit, and then we'll come back to it in a second. And then we're going to throw our tomatoes in, because tomatoes give off the most water. We want to do that at the end. And then we'll toss in the cabbage with that as well. And that's going to just literally steam the cabbage once we cover it over. And it's going to be delicious. See you guys in just a sec. So we went ahead and got this browned up real nice. See a little bit of that right there. Ooh. So we're going to go ahead now, throw our tomatoes in. This is what's going to give us a lot of that water that we need inside of here. Mix that up, let that get in. Ooh, steaming, baby. Look at that. Right. Cool. So now, we're going to go ahead and hopefully, man, all this cabbage, I hope all this cabbage fit in here, because I really wanted a lot of cabbage. Go ahead and pour all that cabbage in there. So now we got all our cabbage in there. Just literally mix it up. Mix it up as much as you can. I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. And then we're going to just put the cover over the top of this, and we're going to let this steam down, because you know you do it depending on how you like your cabbage cooked. I like mine a little bit softer than firmer, and my wife likes it a little softer too as well. So I'm not going to cook this for too long, but we're going to go ahead and just keep it in here, just like that. Get it all mixed up. Put the cover over the top, and we'll see you in a sec. Alright guys, it's been sitting on the stove probably about, I don't know, 10 minutes. Let's go ahead, take a look. Ooh, you can hear it bubbling. It's really reduced down. It's looking pretty daggone good. Let's go ahead and, ooh, I can smell that pepper. Let's go ahead and give it a nice little taste. Let's wipe you off there, guys. There you go. Let's give it a nice little taste, see how it is. Mmm. Woo! That thing busting. That thing biggity busting. So, what I did off camera, you guys didn't see, just so I give you the full flavor of what was happening. Let's go ahead and I actually went ahead and put some of my father's famous pepper sauce. Now, I can't tell you what's in it because it's his famous pepper sauce and I don't even know what's in it. But usually anytime I need to make food a little bit better, I always put pepper sauce in there. It's just something about it. It's extremely hot, but at the same time, it packs so much great flavors. But anyways, guys, this is my saltfish and cabbage. Amazing recipe, really good, easy to make. Probably took me a total of, I would say it took me about 30 minutes to make. Not too bad between just cutting everything up and then putting it in the pot. And it's an amazing dish, as you guys can see. So what I'm gonna have with this is actually some fried plantains. And if you guys want to see how I make these, really delicious, really good, check the description up above and you'll see exactly how I actually made these fried plantains. I'm just going to go ahead and make those, plate this up, and I'll be good to go. But until then, guys, stay blessed, try to cook something, and I'll see you next time. Peace.